What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga, this time with the chapters The Flower Storm Monarch and Dimly Lit Wasteland. Again, feels very short now that we're cut down by 2 chapters. Feels like I'm very much kind of swiftly making my way through this final stages here, which kind of sucks a bit, but I really love the last couple of chapters. We did, as kind of predicted, honestly, seeing the Flower Storm Monarch. I forget what her actual name was, but the queen of this place essentially. But we did meet quite a few gurus here, which was pretty cool. Just lots of fun times at the minute, which is really awesome to see. Lots of fun in this place and very wholesome and sweet, isn't it? But yeah, we did end up meeting a bunch of creatures and stuff as well in old Helm. There's some crazy scenes like this with just so many different races and such. I thought it was amazing. Slightly more of that to see in the future, I do imagine, as well. Also, of course, Puck's brothers. But yeah, the Flower Storm Monarch came out, and no, it wasn't Puck. Although Puck did a pretty good job of pretending to be the king, to be fair. But yeah, I got this lovely scene right here. And all the flowers. Welcome to Elfhelm, travelers. And she does look like a majestic being, doesn't she? But yeah, we'll get into the first chapter today. Do let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these reactions. Let's get into the Flower Storm Monarch and potentially see if she can help us with Casca today. Do you know what she reminds me a little bit of in this shot? Oh, I'm never going to remember the name of this card. Also, all my things are fucked up because my phone broke a couple of days ago. And everything, my bank, my YouTube, everything seemingly needs my phone number to get into. So I'm just kind of fucked. Luckily I can log into my I've got my YouTube logged in the Explorer, but I logged out of it stupidly on Chrome here, and now I can't get back in because I need fucking to confirm my number or whatever. I didn't realize how many things needed my bloody phone to get into. So I want to get on my banking on my laptop. I don't want to use my phone. My phone's broke. Why can't I? It's absolute bullshit that I'm not allowed to get into my bank. But I've got things to sort out on the internet. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Hopefully that should be fixed soon. The screen literally just went blank. Just to update you guys as well, I did watch, I think I might mention this. I definitely watched this after my last reaction, but I think I mentioned it in my Nana reaction. I ended up watching Time Crimes the other day, Spanish, a Spanish time travel movie, slightly horror, not really. There it is. That's what I'm thinking of. Wingweaver. But yeah, I did watch that the other day in Spanish subs, which wasn't as hard to follow as I thought it would be. Again, I think I've made a lot of progress in that respect in terms of watching like a lot of anime and Japanese material. But wow, that was probably the best time travel movie I think I've ever seen. It was absolutely amazing. It wasn't too complicated. It could definitely be complicated if you want it to be. But I think, as with what's best with those, it has a relatively simple kind of premise with the kind of complexity of time travel and stuff behind it. I thought it was really well done. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this card right here called a Wingweaver. And like a beautiful woman with some wings on there. Classic. You can see the similarities, I think. Beautiful shot though, isn't it? The old antenna. Awesome. She transformed? Wow. Beautiful. Flower Storm Monarch indeed, just as the moniker suggests. Sure smells nice. Joe, I bet it does. I bet it smells of like Well, that's the funny thing. I was going to say it smells of freshly washed clothes, but freshly washed clothes are made to smell like nice flowers and such, aren't they? So I feel an extraordinary spiritual pressure. Look at this face that Shirk is making. Like, ah. It's like captured by us. That's nice and warm. Reminds me of the Spirit Tree Mansion. It's comfortable. Like I'm wrapped in it. She looks very, what's happened here? She looks very comfortable right there, doesn't she? Like I said, she looks almost like in a bit of a dreamy state. The Flower Storm Monarch. We made it here. This is the ruler of the elves. It's catching them. Look at I've still forgot his name. Apologies. I'm always forgetting his name. But yeah, it looks like he's quite excited. Beautiful woman in front of him. Serious? Oh, look at this one on the left trying here. Just a moment, please. I'm going to punish these two. Puck, have you been tainted by the human worldliness? You want to be a king that badly? The king is free to lie around and eat good food. I'll be the king of idle living. Don't you guys already do that anyway? Now that you mention it. Besides, the king has work to do as well. Work? Yes, every day I clean up all the food you guys leave lying about. So this cherry tree, you gotta imagine her, she's got a hard fucking job looking after all these little rats. All the food you guys leave lying around, so this cherry tree that's both our dwelling and kingdom doesn't wither. To keep on good terms with our neighbours, the mages, I cook. The mages, I cook, clean, and the chat with the village elders. Lately I've started to feel like I'm actually a brownie. What does that mean? What does this whole sentence mean? I cook. To keep on good terms with our neighbours, the mages. I cook? Oh, I see. It's a bit confusing. With our neighbours, the mages. I cook, clean, and chat with the village elders. Lately I've started to feel like I'm actually a brownie. What do you mean by that? Or like a chocolate brownie? I don't really get what you mean by that. But yeah, her job must be so hard. Good after just pucking at his brothers would be hard enough. Let alone however many fucking else live here. Holy crap. It's good she's good with magic, because if you weren't, it would literally be a 24-hour job cleaning up after these guys. Do you still want to be king? All hail Elfhelm! Glory to the Flower Storm Monarch! Now, who is this? Manny Hiko. Quick to confess. A villain plotting to take me as his puppet king and sell the island elves to a bunch of humans. Wouldn't that be a bit ill-advised? Joe, I'm glad she's not taking this too seriously, because, yeah, others may have executed him for this. If you try to make these deadbeats pets, you'd soon find yourself living in a pigsty. It'd be a torrent of complaints and refunds. True. Again, I'm glad she's actually kind of like logically thinking through this. Like, that's very true, actually. Again, others would have just, other emperors and kings and such would have just had him killed or locked up or something. Banished. Besides, the astral and physical worlds have gotten mixed together since the Great Roar. With elves emerging everywhere now, I bet their value plummets. That's true as well. Your evil deeds are at an end. No. Then why did I go through such awfulness to get here? Well, to be fair, that happened after they kind of set off, so. I therefore Sentence you to a maximum penalty for conspiring to subvert the throne. I was brainwashed. I could not be charged with a crime, as I was legally unaccountable due to diminished capacity, and he's trying to speak as properly as he can at this point. I need a lawyer. If it's money you want, I'll pay any amount. I want a retrial. I condemn you both to assist the brownies for the rest of the day. Have mercy. Wait, huh? So they've just got some clean up to do. Again, arduous task, but could be a little worse. I hate this style, you know. It's old kind of classic style. How weird is it then? They look like Muscular from My Hero Academia, with like weird old things on their legs, and then these skinny old legs out. It looks like a chicken. Horrible. I guess it makes sense as to why Manihiko or Magnifico was wearing it. He suits it well. So, now that's all cleaned up. Oh, I like what she did there. It will be cleaned up with those two soon. As ruler of this island's elves, I am formally known as the Flower Storm Monarch, but please call me Danan. I have heard your tale, Black Swordsman. You wish to restore the young raven-haired woman to her senses. You can do that? Okay, let's hope for the best here. If we use the Corridor of Dream. Okay, there's an if. Most likely. Oh, let's go. That's great news. That's a relief. Do you know what? The more we do see her, the less human she looks. That's a relief then. Congratulations. Good news, Chief. That's great. Yeah. I wonder what she'll be like when she comes back. Like having so much time spent not herself. Will she remember that time not being herself, or will that be like an alternate kind of persona locked away within her or something? That would be very interesting, wouldn't it? Just like Casca, would it be like she just awoke from the eclipse to now? Very interesting to think about. I never thought we'd get to a point where that would be brought up, to be honest. And we still might not, honestly. Again, this is going very well at the minute, so. I would like to start off with a welcome banquet, but I imagine you're too impatient to want that. Would you like us to go ahead and perform the ritual? Yes, please. Then the raven-haired woman, and you beside her, can you come along with me, along with the little witch who came from the outside? Us? Ah, so we need Farnice as well. The most suitable for the ritual are the one upon whom it is performed, and those whom bonds are strong. She's quite attached to the blonde girl. I'm guessing this is like her current self, and like Guts wouldn't be included because, of course, he's almost like the opposite end of that spectrum. And you are Flora's protege, and accustomed to magic rituals, right? And hold on, count me in too. That, I'm afraid I must decline, as I said. Maybe you were, but not anymore. And maybe he won't ever be anymore, even if she does get memories back, who knows. I sense strong fear. That would likely hinder the ritual from her towards you. Sorry, I sense strong fear from her towards you that would likely hinder the ritual. Guts. It'll be alright. Farnice and I are both mages to some extent. Please trust in your companions. Yeah. I'll leave it to you two. Take care of Casca. Hopefully this is the last time you'll be feeling like this, Guts. Well, it will take a while for the ritual to finish. If we stay here, we'll be playthings for the elves again. It'd be best to come back later. Is it okay to leave Puck and Manihiko behind? They'll probably catch up when they're done working. We've come this far. All we can do now is wait. Safe. This way. This way. This place is so awesome, isn't it? Flower Store Monarch, may I ask something? Ask me what? Ah, you may call me Danan. Danan. Just what is the corridor of dreams? Oh shit. These guys, we're stepping on people here? Oh well, they're not people, but you know what I mean. Beings. Little face mushrooms. It's what it sounds like. I will have you to enter into her dreams. Oh shit. That could be psychological damage right there. Although we're kind of prepared from what experiences Farnese and Shirker have had. I don't think we're... I say we're prepared. I don't think we're too prepared. Like, that is a fucked up head. And you know it's a fucked up head because her mind is like this now. Oh, please don't eat him. Please don't eat the mushroom man. You'll delve deep into her mind. Decipher the clues strewn about there and formulate a solution. That's the Corridor of Dreams ritual. Is that possible? I don't think I shall guide you. I see now. See, I don't know about this. Will they actually be able to complete this? It's not going to be an easy feat reaching into Casca's dreams and mind and what she went through. It's the same principle as when a mage uses a ritual to dive into the astral world. You and I have luminous bodies, so there should be no problem. Do bear one thing in mind. You could say dreams are a part of the astral world, but the rules therein stem from the mind of the dreamer. The first thing you must do is uncover those rules. The ritual will take place here. I suppose you'd call it the magic mushroom bed. I'm gonna start tripping here. Again, I've never done mushrooms myself. I don't think I would. I think again, there was like a turning point in my mind state of like when I was doing drugs for a long time, and then again there was a turning point in my mind state of when I would be doing drugs. I'd always have like a bad time, and I just wouldn't enjoy it, and I could easily make myself sober. Strangely, I like take something. If I really wanted to, I could like make myself feel very sober in a very short amount of time. It was really weird. I always felt like I had a really good control over my body in a sense. Yeah, I don't think I would, because again, I think I'll just have a bad trip nowadays. But I've done what they called truffles and such. I've done a few truffles in Amsterdam, and they're pretty fun actually. The first time wasn't so much because I think there were like some real powerful ones the first time, and I didn't have too much of a great time. I just felt really messed up. But the second time I got a bit milder, but apparently a better version of not as strong, but a bit more kind of a fun or kind of more visual variant of them or something like that. And I had a really awesome time. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing them again, to be fair, in my life, but I don't think I will. Again, I think I'm going to try and stay away from anything that isn't, like, try it, like, I see alcohol in the same sense. Like, I'm not going to say I'm never going to drink alcohol again, because I guarantee I will, but I'm going to try and not do anything illegal like that again, that's for sure. And I'll try to keep the alcohol to a minimum. I'd say at the minute I maybe drink like 3 or 4 times a year at this point, so I don't want it to be frequent, because I think especially my friends have had. I've never had a problem with alcohol personally. Only when I've been doing drugs do I overexpose myself to alcohol. But my friends have always had quite a hard time with alcohol. They're like, one of my friends especially just always used to drink by himself at home whenever he could, and yeah, it's kind of scared me a little bit. I think his dad also had a drinking problem as well, so yeah. Sorry to get all all deep there as the old magic mushrooms, but again, I think magic mushrooms are very strong, aren't they? And it's like there's a feeling of you can't actually. As much as I said I'm pretty good at controlling my body, well, I used to be when I used to do that kind of stuff. I feel like with magic mushrooms, just like impossible to do that because it's just like you're in a state for like 6 hours or something. Watched too many horror movies of people doing mushrooms to to do them myself. Apparently they taste like shit as well. Truffles taste like absolute shit. Say that. Tastes like poo. These little ones have all drawn plenty of spiritual energy from the cherry tree roots and will lure you into a dream state. You must stay here. Lie down wherever you wish, Shirker. Relax and breathe slowly. I've got the pollen. Inhale the spores. Imagine this woman was actually evil. Imagine this was a little behelit on her, and she was actually evil, and she sacrificed us right here. I very much don't think that's the case, but you never know. This is an interesting perspective here. I love this face that Shirker's making. And now, go on your way. Wait, what the fuck? Why does Iralira look like a giant? Again, interesting perspective this. What the hell's going on here? Why is Iralira absolutely massive? But still elf size compared to the Flower Storm Monarch. So is it just that Shirker's shrunk? These magic spores? What the hell? Unforgettable memories. Nevertheless forgotten. Buried feelings. They've all been strewn about. Go and wander the corridor of dreams, where signs and symbols of those things are gathered. Maybe it's fucking about perspective, because like I said, with the whole magic mushroom stuff, maybe it's meant to feel like a bit of a trip here, like whose size, like who's small, who's big, what's going on? What the hell? Oh my god, what is this? Oh, that's super cute, that is. I like this face. So she's putting her hands in the honey jar. I see it. A little monkey Isidro. Okay, this is really cute. What is this though? Is this Casca's mind of things? Like Shirker is little cute girl, eat honey. Isidro is little monkey boy. Your sweet secret, your honey. No, this isn't. I'll tell on ya. I'll tell your mistress, and Guts and Farney. I'll so tell on ya. No mercy or no holds barred. Don't. Golem, Wheel of Flame, rah rah. Two classics that we've seen. Oof. Dream on. Oh, the golem. Don't care so much about the Wheel of Flame, but cute little golem. Ah. Put the squeeze on you with my tail. Wow. Wait, this is my dream. Yeah. Also, it is hers. Again, I would have expected it to be hers, the way we see Isidro. But it could have easily been Casca's as well, again, her kind of simple nature. Although I feel like there's probably nothing going on in her mind, to be fair. not even this much going on in Casca's mind, perhaps. I don't know. Oh, apologies, guys. Hay fever season is well and truly here. Oh. To that door. What's up with the honey? What's up with the honey? What's up? Okay, so we're now going to be leaving her world of dreams and joining Casca's, it looks like. Again, very... I mentioned this the other day about... what was it? It felt very Nightmare on Elm Street-esque. I forget. But, again, very Nightmare on Elm Street-esque of, like, joining other people. Again, I've always thought that was, like, such an amazing idea for a horror movie, Nightmare on Elm Street, and its sequels. Well, I say its sequels. The second one was actually quite underrated. Well, it was underrated. I don't know if it's overrated now, because it got to the stage of being so underrated that it got a bit overrated. But it's a good movie. The first, second, and third ones are good. Fourth's okay, and then 5 and 6 are just like truly terrible in my opinion. Although 6, like, I liked that one as a kid. The Power Glove. Lots of very cringe moments. Again, I actually liked that one growing up. That was the only one I had the DVD of growing up. And it was the worst one, probably, as an adult. But yeah, we're kind of joining in worlds of dreams here. I've always found that very interesting. Again, very good for horror movies because, like I said, you can do so much with dreams because it's not real. It's not a real state. Well, that's the thing about that. It is kind of real, but you can dream up anything. It gives you so much freedom. Crazy. I also do think I did hear something very interesting a while ago about there being humans are actually kind of more limited by freedom than if they were actually limited by something. I hope that makes sense. Humans actually thrive and prosper with rules and such, rather than if you had complete freedom, you'd probably end up worse. If that makes any sense to you guys? I'm not sure how that works in a creative sense. It's probably not true in a creative sense, but with most things, rules and such are actually beneficial, even if you think they're negative or don't agree with them. Look at fucking Farnice's dream. It's just a bunch of shirts. An endless sky of shirts. Scrub. You know, Lady Farnice, you've gotten better at doing laundry. It's because you showed me the ropes. It's a big help for us all. We're grateful, I suppose. That's our commander, Farnice. Well done. Not a single stain. We are proud of you. This is quite a wholesome dream, actually, isn't it? Oh, shit. It's Father Mosgus. God, we haven't seen him in a while. So his head's got even more kind of strangely shaped, hasn't it? Your dedication is truly admirable. You set an example for God's lambs. No, I just have a good washing stone. Oh, Father Mosgus. Cleaning everyone's stuff. This is really awesome to see. Cleaning Isidro's, Shirka's hat, bunch of her own t-shirts. This is her wanting to be relied upon and kind of appreciated, isn't it? You gotta love this. I really like this. You even got Mosgus as a washing stone. That just leaves you, Guts. I'm in your hands. Does that feel good? Yeah. I can't wash you if you don't hold still. Oh Lord. Don't pray. Your hands are closed. Very trippy stuff right here. Arnice. Mistress, you're only half dried. Look at the sword. The fucking sword is folded like laundry. Wow. Again, was not expecting to see shit like this today. Mosgus washing rock. Getting bit by that's his armor. This is no time for doing such things. Eh? Now let's go. I wonder how long Casca would have been Farnice would have been here if Shirka didn't enter her dream. Now let's go to Casca's dream. So this is Casca's dream. I did say it was simple, didn't I? You know what? There is stuff in here. This is Casca. This is Casca's. This is me. I really liking the style of this, you know. It's very creative and very different to the author's usual style, this, isn't it? Really cool. Again, very simplistic, but in a good way. As I said with Time Crimes, I feel like the simplicity of that was actually the brilliance of it. It didn't try to be too smart. It didn't try to focus too much on the actual act of like time travel and stuff. Definitely check out if you guys haven't seen it. I always did hear that it was one of the best time travel movies ever, and as I said, it's probably my favourite that I've seen. Although there's quite a few I haven't seen, to be fair. This is a typical dream of hers, within her shallow consciousness. We'll have to dive deeper. There. Look at guts. It's darkness. Are those petals? Those are Danan's guidance. If we follow them, then surely. It's kind of funny how Farnese looks like. She kind of looks like Magnifica. She kind of looks like a kind of old school aristocrat male. On. Oh shit! Oh shit! That is a sick shot right there. Joe, oh my god, that just got even better actually. Holy shit! That is awesome. Again, there's brilliance in the simplicity, isn't there? The way that this, like, obviously showing that we're about to enter the eclipse right here. This is it. Things are about to get very fucking serious, but it kind of looks like Guts's armor's eye a little bit. Again, I'm not sure if I'm just making that up, but the way it's like, it could have picked any angle for this. So the way it's angled, it kind of again looks like Guts's berserker eye right there. I'm not sure if that's like intentional, but I saw that after looking at it for like a couple seconds. But yeah, obviously this is the eclipse right here, so we're entering a world of darkness. We're entering a world of dark. I'm very interested. I'm always scared for the girls, but I'm interested to see how they handle it. Again, they've had experience with all this type of stuff, but nothing as bad as what Casca went through there. Although Farnese did have that whole horse thing happen to her, which was a close call. That would have been, I don't know, would that have been worse? I think so. I think if Farnese got done there, that would have been worse, honestly. But yeah, let's read some comments before we move on to the final chapter for today. Yeah. As I said, I'm very interested to see what was about to happen to these girls. Yeah, that's a scary thing. What if these girls get traumatized where they end up in a state as well? I don't think that will happen, but that could happen, and that would be terrible. That's the thing. I don't think it will happen because they don't actually experience it themselves, but they'll see it and they'll be traumatized in a way, not as bad, but yeah. God. Yeah, I hope it works as well. I hope this works. Oh dear. Well, everyone's saying the same thing in the comment section about these guys going to be end up suffering. So yeah, let's see how. Oh my god, a lot of likes on this one. Shit. I'm going to reload the page so I don't get spoiled by any comments. So yeah, we'll get right into, again, very a lot of likes here. We'll get into Dimly Lit Wasteland. The mood has changed a lot. I just got a vibe of like, oh. The mood has changed a lot from that simple landscape to this, hasn't it? This is the world of Casca's depths. A wasteland dimly illuminated by a black sun. See, I'm not sure what these are representing. I'm almost thinking these are like when Fento kind of, yeah, put his wing around her, I guess. It's kind of been a while, so I don't actually know if he even did that. What an eerie, savage, desolate scene. What must have transpired for one's psyche to resemble such a landscape? What are all these flag-like things planted about? And what's that? That mountain of needles in the distance. For now, I do not know, but determining their meaning is the very goal of this journey, right? Anyway, first we need to find Casca as she exists in this world. But how in such a vast landscape? In dreams, distance and scale are merely symbolic. Focus on the sign, and the sign or omen will surely. What is that? I'm not sure what that represents, honestly. Very beat up dog. Carrying a coffin by a chain. Stabbed in its back as well. Is that guts? Holy shit. Is that guts? Like dragging along Casca on this journey. Maybe I'm talking bullshit here. Okay, maybe that represents guts. You could see Casca is kind of being dead in a sense, with her past self gone. And that's her in the coffin. Is that what's going on here? Through a sea of flames as well. A dog? An impaled hound dragging a casket? It's dreadful. It is. It is guts. That hound's left foreleg. And that crest on the casket. The old Band of the Hawk logo. So yeah, that is guts. Holy crap. What is it? These are the demons that attack them. Chucking spears in his back. Snap. Hey, what should we do? We help the hound. Right. We did it. Isn't it dangerous getting this close? It's alright. Funny, isn't it? Because I don't think they quite know. Maybe Shurka might have an inkling. But it's quite funny, isn't it? How they're kind of just doing what they do normally anyway. Helping Guts with their magic and such. Quite poetic. I think this is going to be very poetic, as we saw with the kind of symbolism of Guts and such. I think there's going to be a lot of that in kind of dream sequences and such, isn't there? Is it okay? He seems to realize we are not enemies. What is this dog? I knew it. Look, see, she did know. He's got the brand. It's the... This is Guts, as he exists in this world. Yep. There's a good representation of Guts, honestly, isn't it? But he's a dog. And this is a dream. He's covered in wounds. He's lost his left leg. Foreleg. And the conclusive evidence is the brand on his neck. All the signs match. Which means I feel guilty, like we're disturbing a grave. Going to open it, alright? Ah, I'm sorry. It's necessary. Oh god. What the hell? That Casca? I guess, holy shit. Yeah, I guess this is Casca, but kind of like a, yeah, it is. Got the brand on her chest. Wow. That's what Casca is right now. That this is the Casca we knew. This is the Casca we knew in kind of like physical form. I say physical form. It's kind of representing her mental. Yeah, you guys obviously get it. But holy crap, she's in terrible shape. If you can call this any type of shape. At least she's there, I guess. At least there's nothing here. But yeah, just broken, destroyed. A doll. I initially did think maybe this was something to do with her baby, but no, that is her. Because like the first thing I saw was the creepy doll head, so I was like, oh, creepy doll, creepy boy, creepy kid. A broken doll. Look, I'm sure of it. This is Casca. It is indeed. No, this crumbling, hollow doll is her. Oh, Guts. Oh, is something wrong? Take a look from this side. A small thing inside the chest. Oh, there is. Oh shit, it's a person. Holy shit. That Casca right there. Or is this the shitty version that we know now? Is this like a representation of the how small Casca is compared to what she was? I don't know. Of course they have to put Casca's boob in here as well, by the way. You know they just had to with the whole Eclipse stuff going on. Kind of fits pretty thematically, honestly. Tiny person. She's even smaller than Puck or Valera. She's probably a fragment of Casca's self, so to speak. She's really cute, isn't she? Come here. There's nothing to fear. Oh, she has got arms. She's adorable. She won't hold still. Typical of the Casca that we know. Wow. Bouncing around there. Watch out. We can't afford for the wind to carry her off. Let's put her back. Why, this little Casca separated from the doll here in her mind could affect her in the physical world. That's true. Just sit tight now. I'm sorry. Play with you again later. That's really cute for Farney. Farney would be an amazing mum, wouldn't she? I really love Farney. Considering how much I hated Farney when we met her originally. She's definitely one of the characters that have risen the highest. Well, I'm pretty sure I can say for sure she is the character that has risen the highest in my books in Berserk. She's one of my favourites out of all of them. And I think it's because of that rise, isn't it? Everyone loves an uprising and such. I have a handle on the overall situation. As for what we do from this point forward, well, yeah. Mistress, yes? Let's follow the guidance. Come, this must be what you wish as well. It's quite nice Guts is here in some way, isn't it? Okay, things are looking okay at the minute. Again, I'm loving the symbolism and such that we've had so far. I think it's all amazing, isn't it? Every little detail. Again, there's certainly things that I haven't even picked up on. Like the doll, I imagine there's more to it than I said. These demons that we saw, I imagine there's more to it as well that I haven't picked up on. But please let me know what you guys find out and have a thought about in the comment section. I'd really appreciate to hear that. But I think a lot of it is, again, very well done, very easily kind of read, and just well done in terms of what it's representing, isn't it? I love stuff like this. Again, Nightmare on Elm Street, some of my favourite horror movies. So I love any kind of like dream sequence and such, Inception and stuff like that. I always find super interesting. And from the pictures I see in the comment section, it looks like they're loving it as well. I did say this one's got a lot of likes, and deservedly so. This was a brilliant chapter right here, wasn't it? But yeah, let's read the comments before we finish off the video for today. Super excited to see what we've got in the final chapters of this volume. Could be amazing, but yeah. Oh, okay. So that's how this person saw it as dragging the memory of the original band of the band of the Hawks with a shattered Casca inside. Interesting. I didn't see the coffin as that. I guess that does work as well, doesn't it? That works pretty nicely, dragging the kind of remnants of the old band of the Hawk with him. I kind of again just assumed it was Casca and it being her coffin because I think that is more accurate, right? What I'm saying, the fact that it's Casca's coffin because it only has Casca in there, but. I like that actually of it being potentially the memory of the band of the Hawk as well, and the people within. But again, I think it is more accurate to say that it is. I just sort of bug. So I think it's more accurate to say that it is Casca's coffin and the kind of remnants of her inside that he's dragging along on his journey. I think that's much more accurate actually. I do like this as well. Yeah, this chapter was amazing, wasn't it? No, I was thinking, is this from the movie Bones? I don't think it is it? I'm not sure what this is from. But Bones is a horror movie with Snoop Dogg in. It's alright. It's an alright movie. Classic kind of 2000s with some CGI and some shit in there. Very much feels 2000. Bro, Kentaro's mind really outcasted his pen. Yeah, this is some amazing, like this being towards the end of the mangaka's life. I think it's also very interesting, isn't it? They were like covering dreams and such at this point. That's cute to think about, isn't it? Guts protecting Casca even in her dreams. Damn, everybody's loving this. Good, because this was amazing, wasn't it? The symbolism, incredible. It does do a really good job tone-wise, doesn't it, of the pain. This place is so barren, and again, I just got that horrible kind of shivering feeling as soon as we got here. I don't know how to describe it, but it just does an amazing job of setting that tone, doesn't it? This place of showing like visually the experience of what happened during the eclipse. Okay, not much else in the comments other than, again, lots of praise, which is amazing to see. But yeah, hell of a chapter right here. This was brilliant. I've been saying this a lot recently. Again, a lot of my favourite chapters from Berserk have come towards the end here, which I find quite amazing. But yeah, do let me know what you guys thought about these chapters down in the comment section. Again, absolutely can't wait to see what we've got next week. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. As I said, I'll be back next week with those final 2 chapters of this volume, so I'll see you then, and have a good rest of your day, guys.